Hey guys, here is your flashback video for area of a circle. So if you remember the activity we did in class today, we took a circle, and that's really a lovely circle. I know you're all very impressed by that. And we divided it into radius squares, right? And our radius squares were our smallest square. Just pretend that that's perfect. Our radius square was the smallest square we could possibly make using a radius of our circle. And when we took all of the extra stuff off, all of this stuff, we found that it was almost a whole square. In fact, it was about 0.86 of one of the original radius squares, which meant that it took about 3.14 of a radius squared to give us our area of our circle. So our area formula, pi times the radius squared, this being the area of that square. Okay, so now let's do a couple of examples of our area of a circle formula. So we're going to write down our formula first, pi times radius squared. And then we're going to substitute in the value that we're given. So here we are given a radius, which is awesome because that works perfectly in our formula. So we're going to put that in, pi times 5 squared. And I know 5 squared is 25. So pi times 25. And then I'm going to multiply that. And I'm going to end up with approximately 78.54. And if you think about that, 25 times 3, because I know pi is 3 and a little bit more, 25 times 3 is 75, and then a little bit more than that is 78. So that makes sense. This answer makes sense. Now, before I walk away, I need to make sure I label it. My units were yards. And since this is a two-dimensional figure, but we're finding its area, we're going to square those yards. Okay, next example. We'll come down here and we have a diameter, right? Because it goes all the way across. But my area formula has me use radius. So if it's 1 all the way across, that means that my radius is 0.5. So I'm going to substitute that in. Pi times 0.5 squared. I'm going to do that in my calculator. 0.5 times 0.5 gives me 0.25 times pi. So my area is 0.78, and that was inches. And since it's area of a two-dimensional figure, it's inches squared. So what this means is the area of one circle would be about 1/4 of an inch. All right, so hopefully this will help you on your I Get It tomorrow. Good luck.